Alright, well, we've seen some very strange scenes the last few days, haven't we? Fucking far-right thugs up and down the country smashing places up, man. Using the excuse of that terrible tragedy in Southport. Using that as an excuse to unleash racial hatred and violence. It's fucking wrong, man. It's wrong. But of course, the far right, it's nothing new, is it? It's nothing new. This has been going on since the early 20th century. Not just in Britain, but everywhere. Everywhere that capitalism creates the class divide. So, it's nothing new. We've seen it in years gone by with Tommy Robinson, the ADL and all that. We've seen it prior to that with the BNP, the National Front. And we've seen it much earlier with Oswald Mosley's fucking black shirts. The BUF, British Union of Fascists, in the 1930s. And earlier than that, of course, with Hitler, Mussolini, and other places. Go back even further, you've got the Black Hundreds in Russia. But anyway, I digress. Point is, these people who claim to be protecting our kids, fucking hell, man, fucking hell. Would you trust them with your kids? Would you fucking scumbags, a lot of them. But look, the anger that's deep within these people was put there by capitalism. They're oppressed and exploited people, and they're angry, and rightly so. But their anger is aimed at the wrong people, man. Aimed at the fucking wrong targets. Asylum seekers and Muslims. For fuck's sake, man. Even if you got rid of every Muslim and every asylum seeker, these people wouldn't be happy. Of course they wouldn't be fucking happy. They'd still be angry. They'd still be raging inside. They'd still want to lash out at somebody. Because it's inherent to them. This rage is part of them because they were born in a capitalist society. You can't get rid of that anger. You can't eradicate their rage. It's part of them. And until they realise that the true enemy is the system itself, the system that makes their lives so shit, then they will continue hating the wrong people and going round in circles. The danger is that these gullible people and misguided people will put some very dangerous people in power. Putting these fascist leaders in power. Imagine if fascists ran society. Fucking hell. We're going back to Nazi Germany. We're going back to Mussolini's Italy. We're going back to Franco's Spain. We're going back. We're going in reverse. In reverse. Progress is destroyed and we go backwards. What is the point in that, man? You'll have to forgive us, by the way. I'm fucking knackered here. I'm so tired. Because I've been away. I've had COVID. And when I got over COVID, I went away for a few days. And I was drinking every night. And now I'm fucked, right? Now I'm fucked. But anyway, the point is, the real enemy that all these rioters and all these far-right hooligans should be focused on, the real enemy is the rich ruling class. Not asylum seekers, not Muslims, not people on benefits, not anyone else, not transgender folk. The rich ruling class. the people who steal the wealth from the working class, after the working class has created that wealth through its labour, they steal the wealth from the working class and they keep it for themselves, and they make their own lives luxurious at our expense, and they hoard that wealth. So much so that the richest 1,000 people in Britain have over £1 trillion between them. That's over £1 billion each. 1,000 billionaires sitting on all that fucking wealth, while the rest of us struggle, while the rest of us have to scrimp and scrape and watch every penny, and we dread the bills coming in because the bills are going up and up. And these people have taken what's rightly ours, man. These rich capitalist scumbags are taking what's rightly ours, and they're not investing in public services that we rely on, like the NHS. They're not funding that properly, so all our services are suffering as well, and kids can't get jobs, and young people can't get houses, and the far right will come along and opportunistically blame asylum seekers or Muslims, and the angry but gullible people might fall for that and fall under the spell of fascist leaders and put some very dodgy, dangerous people in power. You don't want that. You don't fucking want that. Support the working class movement. Remember, your enemy is the rich ruling class. It's not asylum seekers, it's not Muslims, it's the rich ruling class. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucking twisted. Understand class. Understand capitalism. Understand that you're oppressed and exploited and you're angry. But you're angry at the wrong people if you're hating asylum seekers and immigrants. Hate your rich billionaire rulers. And that is all. Good night.